Hello, everyone. Dr. Jennifer Shaw coming to you today from San Diego. I just want to give you a quick introduction to myself so you know why I'm chatting with you today about keeping your immune system strong. I am a doctor of physical therapy and I have been a doTERRA wellness advocate for just over 5 years. Really passionate about these essential oils as they've changed every element of my life. And I'm super excited to talk about this topic. Because for me, what I find is our immunity is really what we do on a consistent daily basis. How we take care of our bodies day in and day out is really what means the difference between our immune system being strong and weak. And we can really manage that by some simple, consistent habits. So we're going to talk about 4 habits today and some of my favorite doTERRA products that I use along with those habits. The 4 habits are sleeping, our eating, our water intake, and the movement of our body. So, some of the oils that I love for supporting my immune system and these 4 key habits, I have 4 that I'm going to talk about. 4 is my favorite number today, apparently. So, lemon is the first one. We're going to talk definitely about water intake, and putting lemon in your water throughout the day really just helps support your body. It's energizing. It helps you feel uplifted. It can just keep everything moving throughout your digestive system, and it really just kind of gives your body a little bit of backup. And for me, it makes me drink a little bit more water. So when we talk about water intake, we want to make sure that we're drinking half of our body weight in ounces or more in water a day. And that's just to keep our bodies functioning optimally. So when we're talking about keeping our immune system strong, if we're not consuming enough water, our body's going to have more fights to fight, and we want to keep it real simple and give it everything it needs. So consume water throughout the day, and just 1 to 2 drops in a 12 to 14 ounce water bottle. You can do that a couple times a day. So add your lemon, use it in your water, and drink water throughout the day. The next one I really love is our On Guard Protective Blend. When we're talking about supporting our immune system, we have to talk about this essential oil. And I like to just use it preventatively. I call it the backup for my immune system. I like it to come in and just be there to help give my body the support it needs. So you can take a drop of On Guard under your tongue, add it to your oatmeal in the morning, maybe put it in some water and drink it. If you have small ones at home, it's really great to have the On Guard touch, and you can just roll it onto the bottom of their feet. But being consistent with this product is absolutely key to giving us the support that we need. So using that On Guard, turning to it daily, absolutely powerful in supporting our immune system. Another one that I love is frankincense. And the reason being is this essential oil just supports our body in optimal function. It can help to lower our stress level, manage our mood, like just really help us kind of feel more even keel. And stress is really one of the worst things for our body when we're talking about immunity. If we have a high stress level, our body has more battles to fight, and it's really not an optimal situation. I find taking a drop of frankincense in the morning when I take my drop of On Guard really just helps lower that stress level and just helps me feel more relaxed. So grab that frankincense when you're feeling the emotions rise, you're feeling a little all over the place, and just help bring everything back down so that our body can be a little more prepared to fight what it needs to fight. The last oil I want to talk about is Serenity. So I mentioned sleep being one of the 4 key habits that we need to focus on. Sleep tends to be the first thing lost for people. And people are like, oh, I don't need that much sleep. I'm okay off 5 hours of sleep. Well, research shows quite the opposite. We all adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Kids need more sleep than that. There is research out there, ladies, that say that we need, on average, an hour more sleep than men. So if your husband or significant other gives you a hard time, you can pull that out. But really seriously, when we're talking about keeping our immune system strong, we absolutely need to give our body time to sleep. This is when our body recovers. This is when we allow our digestive system to get a break. It's when our body does its own healing. And one of the best things that we can do to support our body is give it that time to do that work. So using your Serenity essential oil in your diffuser, making sure you're applying it to the bottom of your feet, 20 to 30 minutes before you go to bed. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you're struggling to fall back asleep, grabbing that Serenity and putting a little bit more on the bottom of your feet really does the trick to just settle your mind. That sleep is so important when we talk about our immune health. So grab your Serenity, use it as much as you need to. So those would be my top 4 essential oils that I incorporate in my daily routine and how I use them. But let's talk about some supplements and how I incorporate them in my routine. We cannot talk about doTERRA or immune health without talking about lifelong vitality. Lifelong vitality is the foundation to our health. When we have our lifelong vitality and we are taking it morning and evening, we are fueling our body with the tools that it needs to take care of itself. We're giving it whole food vitamins and minerals. We're giving it plant oils, fish oils, antioxidants, omegas, everything that our body needs to function optimally. These have absolutely changed my life in, I can't even express how many ways. If I were to have to take one doTERRA product with me at all times, it would always be my lifelong vitality pack. But when we do not fuel our bodies with what it needs, the vitamins and minerals and omegas, our body struggles. And that's when our immune system is weakened. And we need to give the body what it needs so that the immune system can stay strong. So taking your lifelong vitality is absolutely key. Now, if you have children, doTERRA has some really incredible supplements that you can give the kiddos to make sure that they're getting the nutrients that they need. So getting that foundation is absolutely key. So when we talk about eating, that's one of the habits that's so important for us, right? We need to make sure that we are eating as much fresh foods as we can, fruits and veggies. We're consuming real products, shopping the outside of the grocery store, trying not to stay away from the processed foods. But even if we're eating organic, we're eating high quality foods, we're not getting the nutrients that we need from the way our food is processed today. So ensuring that you have something like doTERRA supplements for adults and for children, for your family, is absolutely key. And if you're in a time where you're having trouble getting fresh fruits and vegetables, doTERRA's Terra Greens is an absolute wonderful option to make sure that you're still getting the benefits of those fruits and veggies without the fresh fruits and veggies. So eating real high quality foods, real foods, and supplementing your body is absolutely key. Then I want to also talk about a couple other supplements. The probiotics are so important when we talk about immune health. There's a lot of research out there now just saying that providing those probiotics for our bodies really can help with overall health. So what I know is that if I keep my gut strong, and what I can do to keep my gut strong is I can give it a probiotic. And by keeping my gut strong, my gut can do its job to participate in the immune system. So making sure that I have that probiotic and I'm taking it. If you have kiddos, they're lucky enough, they get to take the PB Assist Junior. It's delicious. It's kind of like a pixie stick. I wish I would take that every day, but I take the adult version. But providing that support for my gut is a way for me to support my own immune system through my gut health. And then the favorite, On Guard Plus. These are incredible. This is a combination of different essential oils designed to just help give your immune system a little bit more backup. So I take these daily because I am around a lot of people teaching essential oil events, yoga events. I have a little niece who I kindly refer to as my cootie monster because that's just what kids are. I want to make sure that I have the support for my body that I need, and I take these every single day with my travel and everything to just keep me feeling healthy and strong. So another great option to just keep your immune system supported. And lastly, in the supplement department, we're going to talk about Serenity Complex. And Serenity is key because this is going to help support, again, your sleep. So you have this essential oil complex. It's all natural. You have lavender, L-theanine, lemon balm, passion flower, German chamomile. You take a soft gel or two before bed. And again, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you can grab that to help you sleep. So really important. So we touched on 3 of the 4 habits, and I just want to touch on the 4th really quick. So we have sleep. We're going to get 8 hours of sleep. We're going to use our Serenity to get there and make sure that we are setting time aside for that. We are making sure that we're eating good, high-quality foods and supplementing our body with things like Lifelong Vitality Pack and Terra Green. We're drinking enough water, a minimum of half our body weight in ounces. We're adding citrus oils to our water to make sure that we're consuming enough of it and just helping to support our system from the inside out. And then lastly, we need to exercise. So you need to be moving your body. I know there's tons of great information out there, but using these products to keep your body healthy so that you can continue to move your body for 15, 20, 30 minutes a day, whatever works for you, whether it be a small walk or an intense workout, that's really for you to decide. But all of these habits combined are really the key to my daily routine. This is what I do to make sure that my body is functioning optimally at all times, no matter what is going on. Because you don't want to worry about your immune system when things go wrong. You want to be prepared for it whenever, because life happens and we don't know when things are going to be challenging. So let's keep our immune system strong. Let's keep our health as our priority and turn to our doTERRA products when we need them. I hope you really enjoyed today's information, and I really can't wait for you guys to dive into using your products. If you have any questions, please feel free to find me on social, Jennifer Shaw, Natural Wellness Tips, and I'll be here for the next training.